24% of 150 or 150% of 24? One and the same. What percent? 36% of calculated on 500. What is 1%? 5. 36 5 times 180. 180 140 320 is equal to 8x. Answer 40. Perfect. Next 31 36. So that should end with 4 square or 6 square. Correct. Now 55 square, when you calculate this, which is 30 25, our number is more than that. It has to be 56 plus 24, 80. 80 divided by some number is equal to 50, right? Then take denominator to right hand side, that is x plus 0.8, and right hand side number comes to left hand side. 0 gets cancelled. 1.6 left hand side, right hand side already 0.8 is there. 1.6 minus 0.8, 0.8 answer. Inside bracket we need to complete, correct? A square minus b square, shall we write it as a plus b a minus b? Already 40 into a plus b 50, a minus b 14 divided by 7 into 8 minus 240 by x, right? Take that fellow to right hand side because that is a negative number. Right hand side 470 is there, and this is equal to 240 divided by x. 7 2 times 2 4 times 4 10 times 500 minus 470, then x is equal to 240 by 30. Answer. Next. Right. So we can't see last digit or last 2 digits verification. Look at the options, right? We can't do that. Now 17 25 times, 25 10 times, 25 7 times, 250 175. Akka 425 375 antunnaru evaru. 425. Next 51 9 times. Chappali, do as many mistakes as you can, no worries, right? 24 34 times, 34 20 times, 680. 34 2 times is 68, 4 times is 68 double, 136, 8 1 6, right? From right hand side 400 comes left hand side, so you need to subtract 400, 400 subtracted. Yes. Now let's add hundreds places. 1200 matladru, 20 50 10, 80, 5 plus 9 plus 6, 20, 80 20, 100. Answer 1300. 80% of 500 or 500% of 80. 5 times of 80. 4 goes to right hand side, it becomes minus. Already right hand side we have 560 multiplied by 5 divided by 4 and minus 400, right? 4 how many times? 145 times. 700 minus 400. 300 is equal to 14 plus x into 12, correct? Then 12 goes to right hand side, 14 goes to right hand side. 12 how many times? 12 how many times? Minus 14, 11. Come on. Number inside bracket. 380 by plus 15 square. X is in right hand side. The other number in right hand side will come to left hand side. 40% of 300 comes to left hand side. Minus 120, right? 380 by 4. Half and half. Half. Again half. 95 plus other number 320. 95 kada. To make it round figure, how much is required? Take 5 from this fellow. How much is left? 220 plus 100. 320 minus 120. 15 times of 16. 10 times plus half time. 160 plus 80. 240 plus. I'll use it. Square kaadu kada. Right. How much is that? 324. this fellow 12 times of x will go to right hand side to eliminate negative symbol, right? And right hand side number 372 will come to left hand side. So for positive number is 564. From that if we subtract 372, last digit 2, 56 minus 37, 19 is equal to 12x, right? Then x is equal to divided by 12. Answer 16. Right, cancellation with 12. 500 times 4 times. 4 times in the sense half and half. Half is 250. Again half 125. 15 times of 25. A plus b into a minus b. 20 minus 5, 20 plus 5. Following, how much is that? 20 square minus 5 square. 400 minus 25. 370. Right hand side number 44% will come to left hand side and becomes negative, correct? 44% in the sense 40% plus 4%. What is 10%? 35. Double. That is 40%, right? Then 4% in the sense removing 0. 14. How much is that? 154. If that is subtracted, answer must end with 46. Multiple options are there. Calculate everything. 346 final. Yes. Next. Right. 34 12 times. Double, right? Double 64 double 128 plus 75% of this number. Half plus half. Matladru. Half is 288. Again half. Then sum is equal to 432. If we add 432 to this number divided by 16 is equal to 245 by x only. Come on, numerator 560 divided by 16. Is it 16 multiple? Sorry, tarvata chuddam. 245 divided by x. Cancellation with 5. 49 here. 120. 120 kaadu. 112. Yes. What is 7 times of this number? 112. 7 how many times? X is equal to, right, 8 square plus 6 square, that is 10 square only. 100 into 5 by 4. 500 by 4. 120. 20% of this number. 10% double. 14 and a half double. 20. Sum of these two numbers is 154. 40%. 10% double. 10%. 6.5 double. If you subtract 26 from this number, answer 128. Right. First look at options. Options are integers, right? So if you consider number after decimal, 0.46, 0.25, that is 0.71. Plus and minus gets cancelled. Sum of both the positive numbers. If you add hundreds places, that is 400 only. Other number 68 plus 32, one more 100, which is 500. From that if you subtract 225, that is 275 is equal to 11x. Then x is equal to divided by 11, that is 28. 60 times 60 into 5, 309. 50 times into 3, 150. Sum is equal to, which is equal to 5 by 2 times of x, right? 5 how many times? X is equal to, right. When you have continuous division, numbers comes in denominator. First number is 945 divided by 256 into, amma into unda, okay, chulla into 256 divided by 35 into 30, right? So when I see 945, akka itta pettukoni kuchunte em vachi sachiddi akka. మాట్లాడి సావాలి. 945, which multiple is this? In the denominator, is it a 9 multiple? At least 3. Other number 9, at least 3. Then numerator is 9 multiple, which is equal to x cube, right? Then x must be definitely, అమ్మ ఇక్కడ 9 ఉంది అని అంటే 3 స్క్వేర్ అనేనా? స్క్వేర్ ఉంది కదా, బట్ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? క్యూబ్ ఉంది. బట్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? స్క్వేరే ఉంది, అవునా? సో ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ పర్ఫెక్ట్ 3 మల్టిపుల్ అని చెప్పచ్చా? చెప్పచ్చా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? దోస్ హూ సెడ్ ఎస్, వై? ఐ వాంట్ రీజన్. ఇట్లా వేసారు, తగిలింది, కానీ లాజిక్ కావాలి. లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ 3 స్క్వేరే ఉంది, రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఎక్స్ క్యూబ్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ 3 క్యూబ్ ఉంటే ఎక్స్ కంపల్సరీగా 3 అవుతుంది అని అందరికీ తెలుసు. ఎస్, బట్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ 3 స్క్వేరే ఉంది, కానీ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఎక్స్ క్యూబ్ ఉంది. ఎక్స్ 3 అవుతుంది అని ఎలా చెప్పగలం? చెప్పండి. నౌ టెల్ మీ, కెన్ ఎక్స్ బి అ మల్టిపుల్ ఆఫ్ 3? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? మాట్లాడండి. ఎట్లా చెప్పక్క? గట్టిగా చెప్పు. మార్నింగ్ బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేసావా? చేసావా? నువ్వు కాదు, నీ వెనక లాస్ట్ కళ్ళజోడు పెట్టుకున్నామ్మాయి, వైట్ డ్రెస్. లాస్ట్ పొద్దున బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్, మధ్యాహ్నం లంచ్. గట్టిగా చెప్పు. పర్ఫెక్ట్, దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్. See, we verified only it is a 9 multiple or not. We did not verify whether it is a 3 cube multiple or not. 3 cube అంటే ఏంటి? 27 మల్టిపుల్ కాదా అని మనం వెరిఫై చేసామా? అంత ఖాళీ లేదు, అంత ఓపిక లేదు, కాబట్టి 9 మల్టిపుల్ కాదా అని వెరిఫై చేసాం. లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ 9 మల్టిపుల్ ఉంది అంటే 3 స్క్వేర్ మల్టిపుల్ ఉంది. డినామినేటర్స్లో క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వట్లా అంటే 3 అనేది లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వదు. మీరు క్లీన్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేసి ఓపికతోటి వెరిఫై చేస్తే దట్ కుడ్ బి ఎ 27 మల్టిపుల్ ఆల్సో. ఎస్, బట్ వీఆర్ నాట్ వెరిఫైయింగ్ ఇట్ బికాస్ యూ కెనాట్ క్యాన్సిల్ 3 ఇన్ ద డినామినేటర్. 3 numerator value we cannot eliminate by using denominators. We know that we have 3 square multiple. If you observe it, it could be 3 cube multiple also, and it will be definitely. So without wasting our time, we are directly going with x as a 3 multiple. Straightforward. Is that okay? Matladandi. How many 3 multiples are there? How many are there? 2 are there. Yes? So nothing can be done. We have to calculate because those two cannot be eliminated. Ardhamautunda? Right. Come on. 35 multiple vacha? Right. 5 to cheyandi. 7. 94.5 double. 189. 7 2 times. కనపడిందా ఇప్పుడు? ఏం కనపడింది? 27. నాకు కళ్ళకి చెత్తారం వచ్చింది అనుకుంటా. 3 క్యూబ్. ఇందాక మనం వెరిఫై చేసింది 3 స్క్వేరే, కానీ ఇండైరెక్ట్గా దానిలో ఏముంటుంది? 3 క్యూబ్ ఉంటుంది. రైట్. 32 మల్టిపుల్ వచ్చా? లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ వెరిఫై చేయండి. How many times? 8 times. Verified. One is 3 cube, the other is 2 cube. Answer 6 cube. Come on. 15. 12 times. 12 into 3. 31% of 400 or 4% of 13? 4 times of 31. 120. Sum is equal to 160 is what percent of 640 only? With respect to 640, what is half? Again half. We got our number after doing half and half. What do you mean by half and half? Next. 112 plus 204. 316 minus 116. 200 divided by 4. 50 is equal to x by 8. Then x is equal to 8 times of 50. 400. Numerical ability over. Next. What's your priority? Number series undi kada, normale kada. If it is wrong number series or double number series, you have to think. As it is normal number series, yes, out of 5, I am not asking you to solve all 5 questions. You may answer 3 or 4 or sometimes 5 also, but don't spend too much time over there. Spend maximum of 2 minutes and try to answer more questions. That's it. Okay, right. Next priority. అది కూడా అయిపోయింది అనుకుందాం. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ నేనైతే వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్కి వెళ్తా. ఎందుకు అనంటే ఇన్ లైన్ గ్రాఫ్ వైల్ అబ్జర్వింగ్ ద డేటా, వైల్ రైటింగ్ ద ఇండెక్స్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్, I could recollect the image now. There are two values. Unaya 51. How many lines are there? 2 lines are there. I could recollect the data. అర్థమైందా? మీకు కూడా ఏం చెప్తున్నాను ఇప్పుడు, ఇండైరెక్ట్గా ఇండెక్స్ రాసుకునేటప్పుడు డేటాని ఒక కన్నుతో చూడాలి. ఒక కన్ను డేటా చూడాలి, ఇంకొక కన్నుతో రాయాలి. దేవుడు 2 కళ్ళు అందుకే ఇచ్చింది మనకి. మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ చేస్తాం రోడ్డు మీద వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు. మగపిల్లలు రోడ్డు మీద వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ చేస్తారు, నాకు తెలుసు. నేను అక్కడి నుంచే వచ్చింది. మాకు మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ రాస్తారంటే కుదరదు, మీరు చేస్తారు నాకు తెలుసు, మీరు కూడా చేస్తారు, నవ్వకండి. రైట్. సో సి ఫన్గా చెప్పాను కానీ అల్టిమేట్లీ వాట్ ఐ మీన్ టు సే, యూ నీడ్ టు అబ్జర్వ్ మోర్ వైల్ రైటింగ్ ద ఇండెక్స్. So now I'll pick 42 onwards. Is that okay? Right, come on. Right. So now the pie chart given below shows the percentage number of RO sold, AquaGuard and then AquaPure sold on 5 different months in a year. Right, we have May, June, July, August, September. Did you observe something here? What? June and July both starts with J, but for differentiation I have represented in another way. JU and JY for readability. Ardhamotunda? Right. So total we have, then AquaGuard we have, AquaPure we have. Both are starting with aqua, so I don't care. I want differentiate. So I am writing AquaGuard as guard, G, AquaPure as pure, P. Okay. Right. So now May, how much we have? 200. And now when you see the other number, that is all of sudden is represented in percentage. So in terms of percentage, total value must be 100%. Let's see, 16, 24, 28, 12, 40, 40. Then the other number. So you know that 20% value is 250, right? Using that, usually we'll try to calculate 100% first, and then they'll try to calculate 16, 24, 12 and then 28, right? I don't want to calculate 100% now and then don't want to calculate this. Using 20, I would like to replicate remaining values. Using 20, how will I get 16? Subtracting 4%. If you know 20%, you know 2%. Removing just 0. How much is 2% value? 4% in the sense double. How much is that? 50 must be subtracted, right? How much is that? Right. Now how do you get 24 now? Instead of subtracting, now we need to add. Antena, how much is that? 300. How will you get 12? Half of previous number. Previous percentage was 24 and now it is half. 100. And how will you get 28? From 20% to get 24, we added 4%. From here also we have to add 4%. 4% in the sense you add 50, then again we need to add 50, that is 300. So total it is 1250 only. Sum of these two numbers, and left over 500, 500, 250. Amma? Right. So this is the given value and let's start questions. The number of AquaGuard RO, AquaGuard G sold in the month of July is 120. And the number of AquaGuard, again G, sold in June is 25% more than that in July. In the month of July, they are saying AquaGuard is 120. Now in the month of June, it increases by 25%, 25 or 20 now. 25%. 25% of 120. 30. 1/4 kada. 30 increased. AquaGuard are 150. Find the number of AquaGuard RO sold in the month of June. In the month of June, total how many are there? 200. Out of 200, 150 are aqua guard, then aqua pure are second option. Next, if the ratio of the number of aqua guard RO to that of aqua pure RO sold in the month of May and September is 2:3 and then 5:2. See, previous data is only for previous question. In data analysis, the thumb rule that you have to follow is you cannot carry forward the information given in one question to the another question. Before starting the first question, whatever the data is available, image, that is the only common data available for all the questions. But you cannot carry forward the information from one question to another question. Sometimes they will mention in braces from the information given in question number 42. Then you can use the data. Otherwise you cannot use. Okay, now thumb rule follow valsindedi. Okay. Now in the month of May, guard to pure ratio is 2:3. How many parts? Is equal to 250. Each part 2 parts, 3 parts. Okay. Next, in the month of September, how many parts we have? 350 is equal to 7 parts. Each part 5 parts, 250, and the other number 100. Okay. Then find the total number of aqua guard RO sold in May and September together. Guard, right? 100 plus 250. Next, if the number of aqua guard RO sold in October is 20% more than total number of RO sold in the month of July and August together, then find the number of aqua guard RO sold in October. Okay. Aqua guard in October is 20% more than total number of RO sold in July and August together. Total in July and August together. How much we have? 3. Oh, July. Right. July and August together. So these are total number of RO plants sold in July and August month. But in October, they said it is 20% more. Correct? 20% more, which is 90 more. How much is that? Is 540 total number of RO sold in October or only aqua guard? It is mentioned clearly that aqua guard, right? The question is also about aqua guard in October. Answer 540. Next, if the number of aqua pure RO sold in June and August is 130 and then 60. June 130, August 60. Find the total number of aqua guard RO sold in June and August together. Right. Out of 200, 130 is there. Remaining, out of 150, 60 is there. And the question is to identify sum of these two numbers. 160. Right. The total number of RO sold in June. Total in June. Is how much percentage more or less than total number of RO sold in August and September together. August and September together. With respect to 500, 200 is more or less. How much less? Upon percentage, in the sense into 100 we are supposed to write, but fractional part 3 by 5 equals to 60%, right? This is also over. Next, you are left with only 2 sets, quant and then line graph. Line graph 51 onwards, right? Now there is a bike showroom. Out of all the bikes that are given in the showroom, some availed free service while the remaining bikes are given for paid service. Given below is the line graph that has information regarding total number of bikes given at the showroom on the given days and the percentage of bikes availed paid service out of the total number of bikes given on the respective days. Right, percentage of bikes given on paid service. So first of all, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Total we have, and then paid service and then free service. From the total, if you subtract paid service, what do you get? that may be true or false, because there are only two categories available. One is paid and then otherwise free. That point is not mentioned. Avuna? ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో బాయ్స్ ఉన్నారు 70% అంటే రిమైనింగ్ ఆర్ 30% గర్ల్స్. యూనివర్సల్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అది, అర్థమవుతుందా? సో కొన్నిసార్లు మెన్షన్ చేస్తారు, కొన్నిసార్లు మెన్షన్ చెయ్యరు. ఇప్పుడు బైక్ సర్వీసింగ్కి ఇవ్వాలి అని అంటే మనకు ఓన్లీ 2 ways ఉంటాయా? మాట్లాడరు. either డబ్బులు కట్టాలి లేదా ఫ్రీగా ఇవ్వాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఈ యూనివర్సల్ స్టేట్మెంట్, కరెక్ట్? సో దట్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ నాట్ మెన్షన్డ్ హియర్. దట్ ఇండికేట్స్ ద సేమ్. టోటల్ ఆన్ మండే హౌ మనీ వీ హ్యావ్? Next, and then paid service percentage is mentioned here. 40%, 10% double, 10% double. Let's not fill the free service data here now. Do it when it is really required. Okay now? Next, 60%, 50% plus 10%, 90 plus 18, why not? 27.5% of 200 or 200% of 27.5. That is exactly twice of 27.5. How much is that? 50. 30%, 10% 3 times 60. Right. Let's do free service data calculation when it is really required. Okay. What is the sum of number of bikes that avail free service on Monday and Tuesday? Monday and Tuesday. Right. So now, when you see options here, 2 options are ending with 8, 2 options are ending with 6, correct? If you verify last 2 digits, they are definitely different. Free in the sense total minus paid service only. This is for Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, let's verify only last 2 digits. 40, 80 ends with 20. 96 plus 8 ends with 04, ends with 20 minus 04 ends with. Go to options. 5th option, correct? Next, what is the ratio between number of bikes given for paid service on Wednesday and the number of bikes given for paid service on Thursday? That means ratio between 55 and 56 only. Cancellation with 11. 5 times, 6 times, 5 is 2. Next, what is the average number of bikes given for service on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday together? Yes. Is it paid service or free service or both together? That means the total value Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are the numbers. When I see numbers are consecutive numbers with a difference of 20. For consecutive numbers, middle number is the average. What is middle number? 200. Out of total number of bikes that avail free service on Thursday, if 88 are R15 bikes, while the rest are FZS bikes, then find the number of FZS bikes that avail free service on Thursday. Right. So Thursday data, total how many we have? 220. Out of 226, 66 are paid, correct? Then how many are remaining? 154 avail free service, correct? Out of these 154, 88 bikes are R15, remaining are FZS only. Then to get FZS, you just need to subtract 88 from the given number. Instead of 88, subtract 100, add, subtract 100, 54, add 12, 66. If 2 out of every 3 bikes given for paid service on Monday were 150cc bikes, that means, can I say 2/3? 2 out of 3, 2/3, correct? So 2/3 are 150cc engine vehicles. Find the number of 150cc bikes given for paid service on Monday. On Monday, how many were given for paid service? Amma? 96. Upon 96, we need to calculate 2/3 only. 2 times and then 3 times. 3 how many times? 32, twice.